The materials that we are using are all acrylic based. I shall put more details down in the description box. Here we're using some raw umber, touch of yellow ochre, touch of black, and some clear Scumble acrylic glaze. You can see the thickness of the glaze, which we shall add water to thin it out, so it is easily to be applied by brush. Keep mixing it thoroughly. Now with the Scumble glaze mixed, we shall now apply the glaze onto the area that we're working on. The glaze is very translucent, and if you see my other videos, you will see how to paint just using the tips of the bristle. And now we're just gonna lay off crossways and then vertically, so that the glaze is evenly distributed over the working surface. Now we shall use a graining flogger, and we shall flog the surface until it is all looking very even. These bristles are made out of horsehair. The great thing about this is that you can practice and practice and just wipe off or brush out and start again until you get the technique right. Here we are, a close-up with the graining flogger, and you can see now, after manipulating the glaze, how an even surface is starting to appear. This is a great background for the quartered oak heartwood grain. Once we achieved what background we were looking for, even, we can get a coin, wrap it round a piece of rag and start doing the imitation of the figured oak. You can also obtain a tool called a veining tool, or you could actually cut something out of a thin piece of plastic like a washing up bottle. But you can play around with it. It gives great joy and it's so fun to do. It's good to have a piece of actual wood or sample before you. What I'm copying here, I've downloaded a picture from the internet of a panel, and therefore I'm standing back looking at that and projecting that onto the surface, the silver grain. Don't worry about getting it exact. Have fun and practice, and you'll get it right. That's one sample completed. Now we will start another sample with a different kind of cut, same quarter cut but a different variation on the figured grain. There we go, laying off. Let's see that even, and there we go, we'll flog it again. Just flogging it alone gives a great bud effect. Just, it stands on its own. it's quite realistic. Now we're doing a different sort of design of the quarter grain. Again, I'm copying a picture that I downloaded off the internet. And as you know, all pieces of wood are not identical. You don't have to get it spot on. There, we've made a mistake. Now we could just brush that out and start again and flog it again, the background, and then start veining. But here I'm just going to touch up the mistake with a small brush, and then using a badger softener, which is a shaving brush which I obtained from Wilko for £3.60. There on the other panel I'm just laying off, because the glaze is still open, I'm laying off the other panel with the badger softener. And as the glaze is still open, you can stand back and just check and tweak it, add something here or there. And when the panel is dry, we apply 3 coats of water-based varnish. Now it's been dried and varnished. We remove the masking tape, as you can see, and thank you for watching this video. kudostraining.biz. If you're interested, please drop us an email. Thank you.